Who is your celebrity crush?
Woo, child. Hold on, wait.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of What You Got Baking Over There, or I should say this time, What You Got Cooking Over There. Because, I'm so excited for this episode. I don't know what I'm more excited about because there's a lot of things. But let me just introduce my guest, okay? So we have an inspiring social media superstar. Did I say superstar? I think I said that right. Superstar, okay? She's a mother. She is a cake decorator, hopefully. We're going to book her in. And she also makes recipes. You all know her. If you do not know her, I don't know where you've been. You've been under a rock like Pastor Star, and I need you to get up because I don't know what's happening if you don't know who this person is. But she makes beautiful, delicious recipes on social media, and I love the catchphrase that she has, and I cannot wait till she says this at the end of this podcast because it's going to be iconic. And I'm going to be done. And that's just it for me. Okay. Everybody, please welcome to my podcast, Kimmy from Kimmy's Creations.
Hey.
Hi, Kimmy. How are you?
I am good. You see yourself?
I don't know how to feel. I'm excited. I'm like, y'all can't see my legs. It's like this right now. I'm just so excited right now. I am so happy. I feel good. And thankfully I got to practice because usually I'll be like, oh my God, but I think I'm good. I'm good. Oh my God. So thank you so much for taking the time being here. I cannot wait. I don't know what I'm more excited about. So y'all, this episode, it could have not been a better day. This is our Thanksgiving episode because, Thanksgiving is around the corner. And I am super, super duper excited because I love me some food and I love talking about food. So I don't know if I'm excited about getting to know Kimmy's business or just talking about food because I just love it so much. So I'm so happy. So, again, thank you for being here, and I am just excited to get into your business. So, before we get there, we're gonna play a little game. Everybody knows the role. We play games because I like to give a little icebreaker, break the ice, so we can kind of get a little loose or not. Okay. And today, I thought it would be best to play Would You Rather. Now, Kimmy, I'm sure you know Would You Rather. That's like the oldest game in the book. I feel like everybody knows that. So, I'm gonna give, for those who don't know, again, get up out that box. Well, I'm going to give Kimmy two choices, and I want her to answer what would she rather. And then we may elaborate from there. So since it's a Thanksgiving episode, I had to bring up some Thanksgiving, which rappers, okay? Now, the first one is not Thanksgiving. That's just something that I just want to know. So the first, Kimmy, would you rather sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy. Ooh, are you the type of person that put hot sauce on everything?
I don't, honestly, but if I get a good spicy meal that still has the flavor, I can mess with it. I don't like spicy that's just spicy for no reason.
God. I think I might be that person because I would put hot sauce on anything and everything. I just love that spiciness. That kick in the back of the throat, like, that's so good. Oh my God. See, I'm getting excited already. Okay, now we're going to move into Thanksgiving. So when it comes to Thanksgiving, when it comes to mac and cheese, and I hope you get this right. I don't know. Maybe it's controversial.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want your mac and cheese baked or creamy? Would you rather which one?
I like mine's creamy baked. I don't put no eggs in my mac and cheese. Now I'm gonna do a video for y'all. I'm gonna do two mac and cheeses. I'm gonna have one with the egg in it, one without the egg. So
you're trying to cater to everybody at this point. You're just trying to cater to everybody. You're just not trying to get no smoke from nobody on the internet.
You can still make it baked, and it can still be creamy depending on, what you use in it. But I don't know. The egg to me is unnecessary.
Yes. No, I agree. I totally agree. Okay, so I'm glad you said that because let's talk about it right here, right now. So I am a macaroni and cheese connoisseur. If there was a fan club, I would be the president. You hear me? Because I love me some mac and cheese. I am 24 years old, and I love me some mac. I don't care. I will eat that if I'm 80 because I just love it. It's so comforting. It's so warm. See, I'm a foodie. I'm sorry, y'all. But it needs to be creamy. I can't do the bake because every time it's baked, it's dry. And I don't need my macaroni coming out like pie. I can't do it. Like I just, yeah. And I'm sorry to all of those that do, but that's just me. I like it creamy. Like I like the stove type of mac and cheese. When you stir it and it's making that sound that y'all know what I'm talking about. And Oh my God. So I just love it. So, but I agree. If it's baked, it's still got to be clean. So,
Yeah.
And no eggs. Who the hell was that?
That's like great grandma, mama, and all of them that used to do that, and they want to pass it on. Oh, we gotta let go. We gotta let go.
Let go, because I can't. Oh my God. Yes. All right. Moving on. Would you rather cook the Thanksgiving meal or clean up the dishes?
Cook. One thing I cannot stand is cleaning up them dishes.
I really hesitation. She was like, "Cook." I'm not. No. Clean. What?
It's time to clean up. I'm like, I'm tired of. So
listen, that's a lot of labor just to prep, cut, get everything done, just to get everything. And then you got to eat. That's work too, because you got to prepare your palate. And then you look in the kitchen and you got a sink full of dirty dishes. Like, who touched who? No, we're not doing that. I don't got time for that. Do you have a designated dishwasher at home, or it's just?
My dishwasher. Besides, like, actually, I use my dishwasher. People be like, oh. My water cannot heat up to the water heat in the dishwasher, so I use my dishwasher.
Listen, and it's there for a reason. That's its main purpose, to wash the dishes. So listen,
I'll wash it.
All right. I think I know this one. Would you rather pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie?
Sweet potato pie. Nope. That pumpkin just, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had the right one. Maybe if I make it myself.
They all not the right one. What you talking about?
But I had, no.
All pumpkins ain't right. No, I agree. Sweet potato.
Look at it, but that's it.
Oh my God, sweet potato for the one. Oh, and by the way, for those y'all listening, I'm wearing a Las Vegas shirt. I've had to come best dressed for the Thanksgiving episode because, Las Vegas got buffets. And I feel like every Thanksgiving I eat like a buffet. So I have to start this. Yes. I've never been to a Las Vegas buffet. Have you been to Vegas or a buffet?
I want to go so bad.
I've been twice. And listen, when they say what happens to Vegas, moving on. Okay. All right, but yes, I do agree. Sweet potato pie. I have a recipe coming out. Okay, so we're filming in August, y'all. But I just had so many episodes lined up. But right now, at this moment, current time, I have a sweet potato pound cake recipe that I got to release. And it just looks so good. Oh my God. And you made cornbread with sweet potato. That was so good. Oh my God. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Okay, let me hurry up with this game. Okay, we got two more. Would you rather always smell like turkey or always smell like gravy?
Gravy.
Gravy. Ooh.
Yeah. Turkey don't really, I don't know. Turkey don't really smell like that good.
I mean, I look at it as seasoning. Flavor.
It smells good, but at the end of the day, like, season it off, that's it.
Yeah, it was a weird question. I know. I don't even know what I would say. I guess gravy too. I don't know. But the way you said it, I don't know if you was going somewhere with that. You was like, gravy. I don't know. Again, with the biggest thing. All right. And then the last one, would you rather work on Black Friday or have to work on Thanksgiving? And I mean like a job. If you have.
Probably work on that Black Friday people be doing the most.
Listen. Oh my God. And we're going to talk about that too later on because I got a little mini story about what happened on one Black Friday. But Lord. But I feel like working on Thanksgiving is better because they close early. No, do they?
Places do, yeah.
Okay, so whatever's the shortest shift, that's when I work. And then I'll sacrifice my meal and then I'll come home for a good meal.
Right.
That works for me. Okay, awesome. So that's the end of that game now. Was it fun? Did you like it? Out?
It was.
Loosen up the energy in the vibe with my vibe because I'm like, I get nervous y'all in the beginning. So I'm just glad I got that out. Okay, cool. So now we're going to move on to the first segment, which I usually ask Kimmy, what you got baking over there? But I will make an exception and switch it for this episode. And I'm going to ask you, what you got cooking over there? And you can answer that in any way you see fit.
Yeah, I'm doing that $20 dinner challenge. But I'm going to do it the proper way because these little snacks everybody been making ain't making no sense. I'm going to do a whole meal for $20. And they going to watch the whole video too. But yeah, I have a cooking. And also, I just sold all my salt pepper shakers. Sold out. Child.
What to that? Oh my goodness. I have to cop one. I have to get a black one because I said, ooh.
Yeah. The USPS, they don't like me right now. They're like, They do not, because they was taking days to come. I had like someone told me you could do USPS pickup.
Yeah.
So I'm getting in like 200-300 orders a day. I'm like, when I do pickup, it's like 400 pounds of stuff. So they were like taking days to come get my stuff. So I'm like, people message me like, I haven't got my stuff. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, y'all finna stress me out because this y'all. Yes, come get this stuff.
Listen, you said USPS don't like you. I don't like USPS. Because I can't. Like I've had that when I sold products and I was having to I never did the pickup because I'm like, I don't trust y'all. And where I live in my city, I live in Houston, but it's the smallest city in Houston. I'm not gonna reveal that. But the post office is like 2 minutes down the street. I have to come. I used to, have the same energy like you have now with going back every day with new orders, 30 plus orders. And they looked at me and they were like, sir, take this basket and fill this up and then come to the back and drop it off. It got to the point where, I don't know what it is about them. They just don't want to do that.
Like, I don't know what it is, but they finally started picking them up. I remember seeing your name on one of the packages of that. I have a real different, I've been in the military for 13 years in the admin world. So I see my name recognition, when I see it constantly, it kind of sticks out. I was like, okay, I see a lot of people that I grew up with names or whatever. Yeah. But I sold those out. Now I got to order some new sets. Whew, I'm tired. I got some season I'm trying to work on now and everything.
And you did say that. I remember seeing that on your live. Oh, by the way, I forgot. How can I skip that whole? I cannot believe that. I sent Kimmy some cookies, y'all. I just felt like, look, let me send her some cookies. Oh my gosh. Let me just say the whole thing about how I found you. First of all, I found you on TikTok. I'm sure everybody knows you from TikTok, but I have found you on TikTok and I just love your energy and your vibe and your positive spirit. And I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. And the thing about me is I have a habit of not following on every social platform, which I don't think is a bad thing, but it's just not mentally, I just don't think about it. And one day I'm just shopping in Costco. And I'm just looking for ingredients and just trying to figure out what to film. And all of a sudden, I get an Instagram notification in the bacon aisle that Kimmy follows me on Instagram. And I'm like, I remember I screamed so loud. I was like, and everybody looking at me like crazy. I'm like, Kimmy follow me. Stop playing with me. I was like, oh my God, she followed me. And then when I looked, I assumed that I followed you, but I was following you, but I was following you on my personal page. So then when I looked, I was like, she don't even think I follow. Oh my gosh, she probably don't think I know. I'm like, oh. But I was like, let me calm down because she at least found me and followed me. And I know you found me through Alexis, from Alexia, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just had to say that. I just had to get that out there because I'm just like, oh my God. But anyway, back to the point. From that point, I was like, oh, you have a P.O. box address. I need to send her some cookies. I was like, you know what? I think she would like it. I think people love when I make these portrait cookies, and I'm just trying to practice. And I'm like, let me just do more and more. I kid you not, I did your portrait in like 30 minutes top. I'm like, whatever, sent you the pictures, sent you cookies, and then you went on live. And I was like, I wonder if my box is on here. And then you pulled that first box. I'm like, oh, that's So I just had to get that out there. But what was my point? Because you said I was somewhere. Y'all, see, this is what I do. I get so excited and then I get overwhelmed. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh, see, look at it.
It's still in the wrapper. I think I played. And my portrait one is up here with my up there.
See, I'm glad she showed the proof. I'm glad. Because all these y'all haters thinking I'm lying. Because I did some cakes. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's amazing. Did you eat any of them? Or you just went like...
No. So I ain't gonna eat the ones that aren't decorated. I'm like, I'll eat those.
Yeah.
The decorated, they're not.
No, I get it. Every time I say cookies, they keep it. And I'm honored. Because, I mean, it's art.
Not eat it. Let it spray it on there to keep it good for like years or something. I'll figure it out.
Yes, the next few years, because that means it's proof that we best friends, okay? Just saying. And speaking of best friends, I bought her book, y'all, and look what Kimmy did for me. I'm like, she'll do it for me, but I did it myself. But I had the book, but y'all, we renovating and planning to go on vacation. I don't know where it's at. So look, that's like that. Love to my best friend. Okay. I cannot remember what you said. You said something, and I just literally just went off the rim. But oh, I know. You were talking about the salt and pepper grinders, and I was gonna say, I remember you made a comment saying like, "Oh my God, like to all the small businesses out there, like how do y'all do it? Like, because you're constantly packing and shipping and packing and shipping. So it's like it's just you. Is it just you? And
me. I told my manager, I was like, listen here, bro. You got your warehouse, they renovating. I said, next shipment is going to your warehouse. Just let me know percentage that you want. I can do 25, 30%, whatever you got to do.
Amazon Prime. Get it done. 2 days.
This is my first ever product that I shipped myself. Like everything's been like, I got like e-recipes on my page, like cookbooks. I got my actual cookbook, but my publisher, HP, they handle all that.
It's like drop shipping. So they do it themselves, yes.
Shirts, they all get fulfilled through the company that prints stuff. I don't touch nothing. I'm over here chilling. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. I got my garage ready. I got these little like shelves in my garage. I was like, oh yeah. I bought my little like bubble mailers or whatever, and my little kit over here. I'm like, okay, child. I'm at right now. I think the first week, I shipped out like 600 orders.
Wow.
I think in total, I bought 1,500 of them. Only put on sale about 920 of the white ones and about 450 of the black ones. I need some at home to say some of them break or whatever, or something like that. Some of them don't work. Or
yeah, you have that extra overhead.
And so I didn't put all them on sale. But now I realize I'm going to be shipping out 1,300 salt pepper shakers. Like, whoo! After this,
were you expecting that? Like, I'm sure you was. Well, not was in a cocky way, but I'm sure, like, in some way, like, you know, in the back of my mind, like, oh, this is gonna go. But like, I know when it really happens, you're like, oh, oh, wait, hold up.
Yeah, you know, that's why I didn't buy that many. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that many because I don't know yet. This is my first project. It's salt pepper shakers. Everybody don't really use us like that. I know when I do my season, it's gonna be a different story. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get some more of that, but I'm like, nah. And then it's been 2 weeks since I put them on sale and they're gone. And I'm just like, okay, well, maybe I do love me.
Yes, we do. And let me say this too. I'm so glad that you put it out because I have been looking to get like a salt and pepper grinder, like an automatic one for the longest. Because I would see it from your video. And I'm like, where did you get that from? And I want to get it, but I'm trying not to support, you know, these you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like support people of color out here. And there was no one that I could find that had it. And I was just like, you know what, whatever. And then when you put it, the day you said that, I was like, oh, baby, where's my card? We wanted to get this thing done because I know it was going to be like this. It was going to be gone. And as soon as I got it, and then you said it was sold out, and the black one, I got the black one because my kitchen is like white with black accessories. I was like, I need this black one. And it got away. And I was surprised that it was still available because, look, I got it on. Listen, it was like Beyonce. I have to run.
3 days on in 3 days. I was like, yeah, I thought the white, because I got more white. I'm like, it's white. Not really, no one really has that one. It's a different one. Everybody was like, no. I'm just like, dang, y'all mess with the white. And then I did the video, used it, and then I like put the soy sauce on mine. They was like, oh, and then they sold out in a day.
Oh, so that's why it was slow, because people thought when white do get started. So I can understand that.
Yep.
Well, we have to do a little bit of marketing to show them like, look, it's good.
Active.
Look, you have to do what you have to do. Well, congratulations on that and everything that is happening to you. I want to know, Kimmy, everything that's been going on, you know, everything's been going up. I know a few things about you that people may not know, but we're just going to go all the way back to the beginning. How did you get started in this journey or like cooking or, you know, what was your start for you?
So I started cooking, cooking when I was 18, but the way I grew up, my aunt, I was raised by my aunt and my uncle. Their cooking was canned, boxed, frozen, you know what I'm saying? Like quick stuff. Like, and I thought it was food until I started getting older. I'm like, okay, hold on, wait, what's salmon? What's this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Different stuff I'm getting used to. So I got into cooking really, really about 5 years ago. Like, wanted to try things from scratch, like buying fresh vegetables for the first time in my damn life, you know, stuff like that. So I was doing that, and I was always the cook at every baby shower, every birthday party. And I go to somebody's house, I'm in their kitchen, like, move out the way, you in the way. You know, I got this. You go play something else, I got this over here.
Right.
I've always been a person. So about 2.5 years ago, I was like, people was like, oh, you gonna sell some plates? You gonna sell? I'm like, no. I can show y'all how to make the food though, but I'm not gonna sell y'all no plates though, because y'all not gonna stress me out. at all. So I
You don't want
started
to wash them dishes, y'all. We just found this out. No, come on. Yes, understand.
like so bad. I'm like, man, I can show you. I was like, I told my friends, I was like, I think I want YouTube to pay me. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want YouTube to pay me. I'm gonna do my videos. I'm gonna post them, not knowing that 2 years later it's gonna go where I'm at now. But at the time, it was a little slow in the beginning. But I just kept on posting because I didn't really care. Like I wasn't hell bent on the views and likes and all that stuff. I just kept on posting.
And the pay. You want to
just look. I'm trying to get these watched hours. I'm trying to get these subscribers. Look, them 4,000 watched hours is really hard to get in the beginning.
Trust me, I know. I'm in the process right now. It's picking up, but it's like, it's a lot of picking up for me to do. This is just for 4,000. Like, oh my God. So I totally understand. And, that's the beginning. I feel like, we work extra hard at the beginning. So when that traction sets off, you have to be really strong and diligent because sometimes you can go like, oh my God, get all excited. And then, if it goes back down, you get like what, not, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, disappointed or like,
Yep.
So definitely have to have the strength. So that's really good. What did you grow? Sorry, y'all, it's not even on my list. What did you grow up? Because you said your aunt and your uncle just cooked with like, I guess, prepackaged food or boxes and stuff. So what, the South? Well, where were we at?
I grew up in New York City. I'm from New York. I was born and raised in New York City. I lost my accent a long time ago. I had it strong when I first joined the military. It was real strong. I've been in Virginia my whole military career. I've been in Virginia. So I think it kind of mellowed out a lot. Kind of lost it. But I was born in Brooklyn and raised in the Bronx.
What? Wow. I did not know that about you. And now I kind of feel shame because in the beginning of this episode, y'all, I had to tell her, I was like, I did live in New York at one point and I don't like the state at all. So my apologies.
Oh yeah, do I?
Because no, that state is not for me. I'm just like, no. I mean, if it's for everybody, rep New York. I love people from New York. I do. But I'm like, do I want to live in New York? Nah, not for me. I can't do it. Nah, it's not. I'm not in for that life. That's not. I ain't built for that. The snow.
That enough to that make you leave.
Okay. We ain't even got enough time in this podcast. We need to talk about how much we're gonna have to name another episode later on. How much I feel about New York. Oh my God. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna jump into another. I like to jump into weird questions in the middle of the podcast, and then we'll get back into the program. So I just want to know if you were an ice cream flavor, what would you be?
Cookies and cream.
Oh?
Cookies and cream. That's my favorite one. My mom's white, my dad's black. Perfect.
Oh, my God. Oh my God, that is so perfect. That you just got like you're mixed. Like you really a flavor. Okay. That is amazing. Oh, what would I be? I don't know. I just like vanilla, y'all. I'm one of them plain people. I just like vanilla. I like to load it with toppings though. But like that chocolate,
I can't do chocolate. I don't know what it is.
Listen, oh my God.
Chocolate. I don't know what it is.
Something about it. I can't get with it. I've tried it so many times. And the thing is, like, I would eat vanilla with chocolate topping. Like, I have no problem with that. And people always look at me like, but that's chocolate. Eat your ice cream and leave me alone. Okay? I'm eating vanilla with chocolate topping. So, yeah, that'd be me. Okay, so speaking of, you say you don't like chocolate. I also know a few things from your social media that you do not like fruit. You don't like warm fruit. I remember that. Mm-hmm. You said that. Okay. What are other things that you do not like? That, like, maybe 3 things that you just, if it's in your food, why is this in my food?
So I don't like raw vegetables, like raw peppers, raw onions. I gotta cook it. I just started cooking with peppers and onions. I want to say like 4 years ago. When I used to, my uncle, he would cook with he would put like chunks of it. I would spend half a dinner time picking all of them out when I was a kid.
Wow.
So now it just has to be like so soft that it's mushy. So I don't like the crunch. I don't like the texture, the crunch of the raw onions and peppers and all that stuff. So I cannot deal with that. If it got, I'm scooting it around because I don't want it. I don't like okra.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm big on texture. Like I'm really, really big on texture.
Hey, man. See, we really best friends in life because
really?
I can't do texture neither. Texture is like if it's sitting right in my mouth, and I know that might sound wrong, But I'm just saying, if it's like my mouth, spit that thing out, I just can't do it. Like, oh my God. So what's another one? Like that's texture-wise.
Fat. So like pork fat, chicken fat, whatever kind of fat or any kind of meat, I don't like it.
No. Oh my God. I agree. I cannot. I have to have white meat, chicken. I gotta do dark meat because of the fat alone. I'm like, don't give me that. Like, I need the breast. How can I do this? Fat, like I don't like pork for that main reason because I'm like this fat. Like who sit there and eat that and let that thing just swirl in their mouth though? I just cannot. I'm sorry. I'm ranting because I'm just like I just cannot. Yeah, I'm big on that. Like texture, like bananas. I can't do bananas. Like it's oh my God. I'm just getting Woo! Okay. Speaking of bananas, I don't know. Throwing that up there. You mentioned that you were in the military, and I'm sure you talked about it on your pages few times here and there. How did that get started? And thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you. I'm out now, but
yeah.
So when I got out of high school, I kind of was just like, I don't know what to do. I was kind of like a water to state. So I didn't really I really didn't know what to do. And I met this guy who we are still friends with today.
Okay.
We were like, 17, messing around, whatever. And he was like, what you doing with your life? Like, I was like, I'm trying to figure it out. He was like, well, I'm joining the military. I'm joining the Navy. Like, you should think about, doing something like that. And he showed me all the stuff or whatever. And I was like, okay, this looks kind of dope. Mind you, we hanging out a lot. So I'm like, okay, this is pretty dope. I was helping him practice for the boot camp and everything like that. And then, honestly, I don't have to tell many people this, but what sold me was they give you money for food. I was like, oh, they give you, but you going to eat? Growing up where I grew up, it wasn't that easy for me to eat all the time. So, I'm eat money for food? Oh, I'm sold. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. What? I went down there on my 18th birthday. I went into MEPS to sign my paperwork. I was gone 2 weeks later. I left before he did, and he was already in the process of it all.
Oh.
I left and never turned back.
Dang. First out of 18 was like, that's it, bro. Dang. What did I do when I was 18? I think I just went.
You're the easiest person. I was like, look, whatever get me out of here. They was trying to come me in as a recruit, as an officer, because I had, I was like top 7 of my high school class or whatever. It was a small class, but still.
Yeah.
You could be an officer. I'm like, how long it take to be an officer? It was like about a year. I was like, no, just go ahead. Whatever can leave me out of here within the next 2 weeks, I'm gone.
So it wasn't like a long-term goal that you were expecting in that field, right? You were just going in just to get the benefits, not just to get the benefits, but just, some of the benefits. And
structure of my life or something. And it definitely did give me that. I always would thank the military. It gave me my 3 kids because they wouldn't be my 3 without, me being in the military. I had all 3 of them. I was in the military, all born in the same hospital. I've learned a lot of leadership skills. I learned a lot. Was it for me long term? No. I'm too vocal. But I'm not easily able to fold to how people want things to be. I'm always the one asking why. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing this? Why we can't? And they hate why in the military. They hate, you're asking me why? Yes.
Yeah.
This is my life too. I'm asking you why do I have to do this? Why we can't change this? Why I can't have nails that's longer than a quarter inch? Why? Please make it make sense. Because that rule was about 40 years ago. I'm still doing this.
I agree. Oh my gosh. Again, I don't know how many times I'm going to say we're best friends, but we're best friends. Okay. And now I didn't join the military, but I was in JROTC in high school for 4 years. My feet hurt, Kimmy. Okay. I graduated high school how many years ago? My feet still hurt. I'm like, this ain't for me. I ain't built for this life. I'm not, and so much respect to all those that can do it. And like you said, when you were the one that's too vocal, ask why. I'm the one, no, for what? Because I already had a goal in life for what I wanted to be. Like, I know I wanted to go to culinary school and become the person I am today. I'm like, why am I here? Why am I in uniform? I remember when I was a senior and they started bringing all of the different military branches and they coming in and talk to me because, you're about to graduate and they're trying to figure out what your life plan is. I'm like, culinary school. And they were like, do you want to join? You could do culinary school. And I was like, no. And my feet should be hurting tomorrow? This is not happening. No, I just want to cook. I ain't trying to do like that. Like, can I cook in the military? Like, I could do that. I don't want the training. I just want to season the food. Like so,
now either. So yeah,
that like important because I'm just like, and then everybody's like, you get benefits, you get. I can do the same thing with my career. I'm just saying, like, I respectfully decline. What the hell not? Okay, that's it. Moving on. So yes, totally understand. So I can see how it wasn't, you know, you weren't made for that life, and that life wasn't made for you. So I totally. Awesome, no problem. Okay, let's see. Oh, now we're gonna get back into food. So, what is your ideal type of sandwich? I know that's a weird question, but I just want to know, like, you ready to make a
I like a simple cold cut. I do like it, but it has to be boar's head meat, freshly sliced. I don't do that Hillshire Farm, it's all wet and stuff. No. I don't do soggy bread. So we don't do that. I season my. I gotta have the boar's head cheese to go with it. Like iceberg lettuce, salt, pepper, like a cold cut, which I may make it today. That sounds really yeah, but it's nice cold cut. I really do like. If it comes
I get it. I like a cold cut too, but it gotta be warm. You feel me? Because I can't do no cold.
You like Firehouse subs?
Huh?
Firehouse subs?
Yes. I mean, it could be a Subway, but it gotta be toasted. That boy gotta be toasted. I cannot do no, like, I don't know how y'all eat that sandwich. Again, texture is the bread. I'm like, that bread gotta be crispy. I cannot do it. And then the cheese gotta be melted. I got it. Look, as you can see, y'all, I was very difficult as a child when it comes to food. Okay. So, yeah, I have a little quick story. When I was at Subway and I was like, I would like my bread toasted. And they asked me, because that's protocol, and they're gonna roll their eyes. And I'm like, so it takes 5 seconds off your day to ruin your day for you to toast my bread. But you're going to toast my bread, though, because I'm not eating that. You want me to chew on my... No, I like the crisp, okay? So, yes. Okay, so cold cut sandwich. Okay, no problem. I should have known. Now that you mentioned that you were from New York, I mean, duh. Now, I will say, New York do got some of the best food. They Chinese food. They got Chinese food on every other corner. They got that fried chicken Chinese food. Ooh, and the pizza.
Hitting. Everything hitting.
Okay, I might come back. Not today, to visit y'all. Okay, don't. Okay, let's see. I got so many more because I want to know. Okay, who is your celebrity crush?
Woo, child. Hold on, wait.
Do we have time?
Yeah. I got too many, but Luke James, child. How you were when you was in Costco when you see I followed you. When I seen that he commented on my video, I was in my car and I yelled. I called my sister so quick. He was like, I made a milkshake, and I was like, I tried to bring Luke James to my yard. He replied and said, vegan one. He said, make me a vegan one. Yeah. I did a U-turn, went right to Target and got everything vegan to make a vegan milkshake. Say I did. Quick. And posted a video that day. It had to be. He ended up following me and everything. I was like, child.
So since he followed you, have you slid in the DM?
I don't want to do all that. I gotta do it in person. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a little boo thing now, but anyway, but you know,
ain't nothing wrong with saying I want to bring the milkshakes to your yard. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it. I got a few celebrities that follow me, and I feel feeling weird, like just sliding in their DMs. Like I be feeling like I'm being a groupie or something. So I'm like, I tag me once in a while in a story without listening to his music or whatever. But I ain't gonna be extra because Drake too. Where he at? Chris Brown, like.
Chris Brown, would you pay $1,000 to take a picture? To take a photo?
I'm mad because I went to the Chris Brown concert. I sat front row thinking that the front row ticket was lit, not knowing he had meet and greet tickets.
Whoa.
I did not, because I got the tickets probably like an hour after they came out. I was on it like, I did not know that he had meet and greet tickets. I need to read it.
Man, could you imagine like a picture just came out and you Chris Brown, like, what's the pose you giving? What's the
Ooh, check. We doing wedding poses. You know, the hand on the chest, laying on his chest. We giving wedding poses. We practicing, okay?
Manifesting. Look, we're gonna manifest this today. It's gonna happen next Friday, Chris.
He's even better in person. That man, child.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me act right.
No, I get it, because my love is Beyonce. Whew.
Child, you meet her, over.
I just got a little, oh my God. See, the same thing you just got, I just got it in my spirit. Oh my God. And we was at the Beyonce concert. I went to the Beyonce concert and she did this point, even though she pointed to the stars, she was pointing at me. And I looked at her and I said, ma'am, because I was in the floors and I said, I know you meant that for me, boo. Thank you. Anyway. Yes, ma'am. Oh my goodness. So, Beyonce, please help me and go. Okay, hold on. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So, hopefully they'll be listening. Maybe they'll.
Baby.
Maybe they'll reach out. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm wishing the best for you in that because, man, you know, Chris Brown, come back. She need her picture. Okay, move on.
Oh my God, that boy, he like to eat. So he had to. You don't follow nobody though, but I know you see the video or two. Okay.
Oh my God, that is so funny. So you know what? That's another impromptu question. What you cooking for Chris Brown or Luke J? What you if they would have come out for dinner?
Brown. Okay, I'm going on the top of the page and take all her skills for Luke James. Whatever he wanted that's vegan, I'm a vegan that joint up. Chris Brown, he had 2 cool chefs cook for him before, so I know he likes the crab legs and pasta and all that mac and cheese. I'm like, okay, so I can make whatever you want.
This is for that, huh? You
look, whatever you want, whatever you want.
I love that so much. Okay. I have another question, and this is like a popular question, and the people want to know, and I think this is specifically for me. But when can I place an order for a cake?
Okay. So I used to do cakes, like I wouldn't say I did advertise them like book me or whatever. You know, hashtag don't book me. It's real heavy now. It was like, all right, I might do a few here and there, but now it's definitely I'm tired. But I used to do them, and I think almost everybody I made a cake for, they were pretty. The prices wasn't crazy. They were pretty happy. One person was like, "No, I'm not paying for that." It was like a $30. It was like a smash cake, and it was like a Dr. Seuss. Like it was like the bread with the white, and it looked to me, it looked like it wasn't bad, especially for a smash cake. But she was like, "No, I'm not paying for that. I don't want that." I was like, "Okay." And I gave her money back, $30 back, and I could for my son ate it or whatever. But that was the only time I really had in my life say I don't want the cake or whatever. But I've been learning cakes for about. How old is my baby? My baby is 12.
Shout out
I did his Jamari. I did his 5th birthday cake. It was like a shit as number 5. And it had all the Avengers. Like it had like the Hulk fist and it had like the Captain America symbol and all that. But my friend, she helped me do it at the time or whatever. But that's what I was like my introduction into cakes. And then I slowed down for a bit. And then I picked it back up. And I slowed down for a bit again. And then before COVID hit, I had a baby shower for my ex-sister-in-law. And it was a simple cake. It was white with with pink and blue stars. I asked the lady how much it cost for this cake. It was like probably like a 6-inch cake. Wasn't even that big. She said $75. And I was like, for a white cake with some pink and blue stars. That's it? I said, okay, I'll do it myself. And I did it myself. And that kind of like kicked me right back into making cakes. So I was doing them here and there. I was doing for people, whatever. 2-tier cakes. And my sons, they expect nothing but cakes. I still owe my oldest one a birthday cake because he came back home for his birthday. So I owe him I'm doing him like a anime birthday cake. One of my she's so sweet. She sent me like a cake topper for it and some like little knickknacks for it. So I'm probably gonna do it next week while he's in YMCA, but it still don't book me because baby, I'm tired. Like I like doing it for fun. Like
for fun. As a hobby, not a job.
Yeah, I don't want to be a job. I like once I be a job, I feel like I'm rushing, all I do is orders. I start my anxiety start kicking in and it gets really bad because cake decorating calms my anxiety down.
Yeah.
It's order for somebody. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta do, and I panicking and it's just too much.
Yes, and that surprised me because when you had posted about it, like a cake, I was like, she does cake. Hold on. Not only she throw down in the kitchen, not only she always look. This is every time I see Kimmy. Let me. This is every time. It's anything, and she just pouring whatever the heck it is on. And yes, it captivates my spirit, and I'll be like, oh my God. But I'm like, not only she do all that, but she decorates cakes too. Like, damn, what else does she know? 'Cause at this point, I mean, what's going on? So, and then when I start to see that it's a hobby, and and I get it. I totally understand that because I can't work no fast food job.
Yeah.
Dang, well, could be for me. I flip burgers because I know I'm like not flip burgers, but cooking. Like that's how I feel about cooking. I'm like cooking is therapeutic for me. I cannot make it a business or like I don't think catering is for me. Like if it's desserts, I do that now. That's fine. Cakes, all of that. That's no problem. I can make that professional. But cooking, I just like to eat. I'm a fat ass. I don't have time to be worried about trying to serve people. Like the last time I did that, like a formal thing was for my family on Mother's Day. I made like steak with asparagus with mashed potatoes and some biscuits. I did all that. And I love doing that. And everybody's looking at me like, oh my God, you should make this a business. I'm like, I should start saying that. Don't book me. No.
Look, that's what me. But it's a marketing technique. No, it's not. It's for real. Y'all don't listen.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like so many people don't get it and understand. And I just like to tease you about it because I'm like, I know how you feel about it, but I'm just like, I'm going to still keep asking. When can I get this cake? When can I get this cake? What's your favorite cake flavor?
Honestly, I like a simple vanilla. I'm not even big on sweets. I don't really I could eat like maybe a slice. I like carrot cake. And like I love German chocolate cake. Child. But I can't eat. I gotta make cupcakes for that. I can't eat the whole. I just can't eat a slice. I just don't like sweets that much. Like I make the cakes for my sons and I don't eat none. People are like, you know, like, no, I'm good. Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for them. Like, I finally perfected my buttercream, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm the ish now. But I'm just like, no, I'm just, when it comes I like cookies. I'm a cookie person. But I'm like, I need one and I'm set for the week. And they got me at the top of the month too, for that, for me to eat sweets. But I don't know, I think I like German chocolate is my favorite. Like, that's like top tier. But no one likes coconut. No one likes coconut. So I haven't did a video for it yet. But mine is like nice and moist and it's soft. But no one likes coconut. Like, what is the problem with coconut? It's good.
The texture, honey, I can't do it. Like, it's grass. Come here, it's grass. You chewing on grass. To me, I'm chewing on grass. Like, I cannot. Like, that's like nuts and coconut. Like, if I eat a Snickers bar, I will bite that at 1 o'clock. And 1:30, I'm still chewing. I'm like, why am I still chewing on this? Like, it just tastes like grass. I cannot do it. Like, maybe if it's minced up and it's like really, really smooth where I cannot taste it, then maybe, but I mean, yeah, but I do make a mean German taco. So maybe when I don't know if we ever will cross paths again, but maybe hopefully soon I'll make you some German taco cupcakes. I got you. And make that filling from scratch and I'll load it up with all the coconut flakes you want. I got it. I won't miss a beat. I'll be like, look, this for her. This ain't for me. I tried to taste it, but that was before I added the coconut. Okay, just all right. I gotta remind everybody we're still in the Thanksgiving episode, so I want to know, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? My sons. Definitely. I have 3 babies. I say babies, but they ain't no babies.
And they're awesome.
Hey, mommy, I'm not a baby. You my baby, okay? I got a 12-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And honestly, I'd be doing any of this and it wasn't for them. People always like, oh, you just know. Like, I learned how to cook because I want to be that mom. Like, my mom make the best this, my mom make the best that. Have all their friends come over to my house and I feed them friends. Like, have their party. Like that, I wanted to be that extra AF mom, which I really am the extra AF mom now. Making that cake, like I said, they so used to it. So it comes natural for me now. But now, even when I do videos, what I mean, my sons support me, all 3 of them. It's crazy how much they support me. Like my 12-year-old, he watches his TikTok and nothing but like kid stuff, like anime and crazy, like, you know, that weird that they be watching that kid. You know, it's different kind of TikTok. But somehow all my videos pop up on his page. He watched them from the beginning to the end. Like he don't be in the house.
Oh.
He the kid when I'm making a video. Yeah. My 5-year-old, same thing. My 5-year-old's voice is on my YouTube intro. He's like, "Mommy, what are you making today?" My 3-year-old with him yesterday on Friday, and he was watching my video. I was like, "Why do I hear my voice?" I turned around, I'm like, "Kimberly, what are you watching?" Like, "Mommy." I'm like, "Let me see happy when you watching my 7 Nuggets video on YouTube. I said, my 3-year-old is watching me on YouTube and they're smiling the whole time. Like, they all say, "I ain't bad." They all they love all of this. So,
your biggest supporters. So, yeah.
I want my mom back. I would stop. Honestly, I would stop. I will give me a regular job or whatever. But I got out the military for them. I literally got the military for them. It came up to a point where I didn't know if I was going to have help with my oldest son. And the minute I realized I was going to have help, I said, "Get me out." They was like, "Oh, well, you can nope. I went through this about 7 years ago. I'm not going through it again. Get me out." Okay. And it took me about 6 months, but I got out. My 12-year-old was so happy I got him. He's like, "Oh, you got the military?" I'm like, "Yes." They happy. They still go daycare. They still go to YMCA. Right? I'm a stay-at-home mom, but you still go to daycare because you're not going to be in here and drive me crazy all day. I got to run around, orders to take. I got to do all this stuff. But honestly, if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd be. Oh. I really don't. So them I'm thankful for them.
Oh, they're your biggest supporters. That is amazing. Oh, yeah. I want 3 kids, so, but we ain't gonna look for that right now. Because I can imagine, and 3 boys.
Ooh, I'm tired. They 2 youngest ones, they have the same dad, my ex-fiance. And then my oldest one is my ex-husband. When I first joined the military, you join the military, you're dumb. So he's married anybody. So he's that's my husband kid. And then my 2 youngest one have the same dad. And I don't consider myself a single mom, honestly. Technically, yeah, I'm single. Yeah, when they're home with me, I'm doing everything by myself or whatever. But their dads are still is present.
You're co-parenting.
At the weekend, my youngest 2 dads, he picked them up from daycare, took them to appointments. You know what I'm saying? We co-parent, we best friend co-parents. We don't, me and the youngest 2. The oldest one, we still work, they come kinks out, but they not just gone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't consider myself a single mom. I don't really like that title either. Okay,
No, I understand. I get it. I totally understand. I'm glad that you said that because, there probably are a lot of people that are listening in that may be in the same situation as you, and they may feel the same way, or you might be inspiring them by saying this. It's, even though you're going through some things, there's going to be, it's not forever. That's my motto, or one of my mottos. I have 157 models, but everything is not forever. It's temporary. It will go quick, and, just keep going for it. So that's really good that even though, and thank you for sharing that. Okay. Okay. Now I do want to get into what I want. Well, you already said it, but I'm gonna have you say it again. Maybe at the end we'll see what you say. But you have iconic catchphrases, and I know where I'm going with this. Okay. I want to know, where did that come from? What?
So, I just said that my kids are my inspiration. So I started making with my son. My 5-year-old is the reason I say bye like that way I do. I have a video. I gotta share it again. I haven't shared it in so long. He stayed with his great grandma when after I had him. His great grandma was like, "We don't do daycare in the first year or 2." So he stayed with his great grandma. And one day I picked him up. He had his little Elmo, little briefcase or whatever. And I was like, "Say bye to Grammy." He was like, "Bye." And that was he probably was a year some change. That was 4 years ago. I've been saying about that. I was saying at my old job. I was bad. I had the whole office saying like that. I've been saying that for years. And when I started doing videos, I didn't really do voiceovers. I'm not, one of my biggest insecurities is my voice. It's
really?
That is my
the sound of your voice? Or
yeah. Oh, I talk super fast. It's sometimes I can't slow down. Just now, I had to slow down. I even went to speech therapy and everything when I was 28 because I was trying to figure out why do I talk so fast. So that's always been a big thing for me. People always what you saying? Why you talk? I always had an issue. So I didn't do voiceovers at the beginning. I always did I did black movies as my background. You had Jada Pinkett Smith in my videos, old TikTok videos. I got Jada Pinkett Smith. I got Friday playing in the background. I got all other stuff. And then I kind of got stuck. My videos kind of just got I was stuck at 200 and something thousand followers on TikTok, and I was not growing for months. And I was damn, okay, it's time to change things up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I started doing voiceovers, and then it was a month of April. I think it was last year. I think it might have been last year, April. Yeah, I think it was. And every video I was posting was going viral. Every video I was posting in April. on TikTok. And I did like the banana pudding pie fries. And when I said I buy, everybody in the comments was like, yo, that's it. Like, yo, the way you, and it wasn't because I was trying to I wasn't trying to force it out. It was just like, I got to the end of the video. I was like, okay, well, I'm done. All right, bye. Like, that was literally it. Like,
it was just a natural thing for you. Like, all right, bye.
I don't know. Video is over. That's the finished product. What do you want me to say? Like,
bye.
Kind of. And then it kept videos, and it kept, people was hearing it once in a while, but then once that video started going viral, everyone started hearing it. It was like, oh yeah, this is it right here. And I was like, okay, well, of course it'd be my sons that motivate me to do something like that, because I got to find, he was probably like a year old. But I mean, I watched that video so many times, and I would just laugh. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, Grammy was like, bye. Like, damn, bro, he didn't even turn around. Nothing. He had his little briefcase in his hand. I was like, I'm done with you.
He was like, look, time to go home. Shoot.
I'm ready to go home to watch my TV. I'm tired of this place.
I ain't got time for this. All right, bye. Let's go. Oh my God. I love that so much. Wow, that's crazy how that came from, that story. That's amazing. Like, and then I love it so much. Sometimes I find myself saying, I'm like, bye. I be out of stuff too, but I ain't gonna share it because, we're gonna hold that off. But yeah, I just love that catchphrase. And then I love other things that you say in the video. You be like, thick like me, brown like me, seasoned. Even that little giggle you used to be like, hey. I'm like, like, this is too funny to me. So I just love that you made that your personal brand. And that's really important. If you find something that is cohesive and consistent about you, you better, and Kimmy did do it. You better trademark the hell out of it, because there was this thing, and I was like, I'm glad you did though, because that could have been like tragic. And I'm just like, and I'm glad it's yours, because especially if it's natural and you have a story behind it, that's just like so amazing. Yep. So yeah, I like that. So that's amazing. Okay, so we're still on Thanksgiving. We did talk about Black Friday. Now, you did say a little bit of how you feel about Black Friday, but do you shop? Are you going shopping? I'm
an online shopper, in and out. Black Friday last year, I said, because they was doing them early now, like Thanksgiving night, they doing it.
Like, yeah.
On the couch, like, buying the whole world. That's what I'm gonna do the same thing this year. I'll probably do some shopping early though, because Black Friday, they really just raise the prices and then say, oh, it's 40% off. Like, I ain't that slick.
Yeah, but they really do.
Christmas, get the new house, so I gotta go all out for the boys. But I'm gonna do a little Black Friday shopping. Try to see if Gucci got some Black Friday deals. You think they got Black Friday deals?
We may have some. I don't know. The last time I went in person, I'm just going. I did get some things, but it was just. I even made it on a YouTube channel, y'all. I don't even know how. I was in the line, and there was a YouTuber just going through crazy, and he asked me, "What did he ask me?" He asked me some question, and it's not up there no more. And I wish I could find it. It got taken down, and it's so funny because he asked me some question I cannot remember for the life of me. But literally, I looked at him, and I was just like, "What?" And then like it went straight to the next thing. I'm just like, "Dang!" But I think we have some good. It depends on where you shop at, I guess. I'm a Best Buy Black Friday shopper. Like, I don't shop there unless it's Black Friday, because I'm just, I'm trying to get all that. I'm trying to get all the deals, because what? Like, huh?
I've never been in an actual crowd. Like, I've never left my house. I've never been in a crowd.
Oh my God! Is it because you've never had an interest, or have you seen the videos and was like, oh?
I'm in the video. I'm trying to get stomped out. I don't know. I'm sitting about right in the house. I do not care. I don't need a deal to me that much that I'll risk getting myself hurt. Because my mama will elbow me for a TV. Like, why y'all buy TVs every year? What? This is not toothbrushes. Why are you doing every 3 months to buy a TV? 3 months later, you buy a new TV every 3 months.
Listen, that's the thing. I don't go to Best Buy to get no TV. Now, I get the stuff that people don't think about. Like that printer. That'd be $200. That's a $40 printer now. So, and yes, I know they're going to have it, because who buying a printer on Black Friday? Me. So I'm going to go right there where they got it piled, and yes, I'm going to give me two. Buy two for less than the price, and I will get it. So I get stuff like that. And then I go through the movies sometimes and look at that stuff. But no, I have one incident where somebody thought I was standing somewhere, and I was with family, but they don't know this, because when Malek get upset, it's a whole nother person. This right here. This is Malek, but my alter ego was Charlie, because that's what my phone gave. I don't know why, but you don't want to meet Charlie when he gets upset. But I was just standing there like a block, and like someone thought that I guess they were already there. I didn't see them, and I'm hard of hearing, so I have hearing loss. I cannot hear a lot of sound. So there are times where people be talking to me, and I'm sorry, I just didn't know they were talking to me. So I guess he thought I was ignoring him. I was standing near this box, and I guess he took ownership of this box. It wasn't even midnight yet, Kimmy. Okay, this is when Black Friday wasn't like earlier now. It was like you had to wait till midnight to get it done. So I'm just standing there this box, and this person like had an attitude, and he was just like, you're not gonna take this box. And he's cussing me out. And I looked at him like, oh. And Charlie started to come out, and I was like, let me get out of here before I end up on the news, because I didn't even do anything. I'm like, these people are crazy and chaotic over items that you could get, like you said earlier today, because sometimes they do raise the prices. It's a marketing tactic. It literally is. And I just don't understand. Look, I fall for it every time, but I'm just saying, it's just, I don't get it. But yeah, it's crazy to me. I don't know the hype. I'm just like, and why you have to call it Black Friday? That's what
Right. And you got people out there all crazy and stuff. You ain't slick.
Why couldn't it be White Friday? Why couldn't, I don't know. Why it had to be Black Friday? I don't know about that. Who came up with that? I'm sure. Anyway.
Right, we did Google that one right there.
Listen, I just don't understand. And then I used to work at Walmart, so that's a whole nother thing. But anyway.
Exactly.
Moving on. But yes, okay, one last question before we get into the next segment. I want to know, you made so many recipes on your channel or channel page, social media platform. What is your favorite one?
That's hard.
I know, it's like all of them your babies, I know. But you got a favorite. Everybody secretly.
You know I love seafood, so I think my baked shrimp is my favorite one. It's so simple though. Like it really is, but it's like I make that like pretty often. I might make them today too, honestly. I make it out of dinner, but I'm gonna put that to the side for me. But it's just, I don't know, because it was like it's like, if you go back to my old videos, you'll see how I upgraded my recipes. So I'm like, I'm not doing them exactly the same. Macaroni and cheese, even that, shrimp, burgers, all that stuff. I'm like upgrading them more and more. And I upgraded that shrimp one so much. It's a lot of butter.
Yeah, look, butter good.
And I ain't drinking enough. People are like, oh, that's so much butter. But it's good. But like, you might ever make, shrimp is so easy to make and so easy to make flavorful. But I don't know, it just hit different. That's with the shell on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is about it. It's just, that one gonna do for me every time. Like, if I'm just like in the mood for something real quick, I don't want to go make a mess in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Make a dish, throw it in the oven, and I'm done. Like, did a little white rice. But I be really eating simple stuff. Like, I make all the videos. Most of the time, my kids eat most of that stuff. Or when I used to work in the Navy, I used to take some to work. But when I just don't feel like cooking, or I'm like by myself or whatever, and I don't feel like making a video, I'll make some salmon with some rice. Or some shrimp with some rice, and then be sitting there eating that with some vegetables. Like, I don't even do nothing crazy. Like, I just be like real, like making me something quick. I don't know what it is, as long as it's seasoned properly.
Yeah, for sure. I think because your content is like up there. So you don't just do simple stuff. You just take that and just take it times 10. And like I said, that pouring thing, that's like just every time. And I'm just like, I just be scrolling. I'm like, let me go back. It's like, it's always elevated. So I feel like you're so used to making so much, and you have to for social media though, I feel like, because that is what's going to draw the attention. And I just feel like you're so used to making all of that you're probably good with this simple, yet seasoned, yet like, because you did all this for the gram or, TikTok or YouTube, that you're like, look, I got to get my salmon, my rice, and everything. What, really? Did not know about salmon for all these years?
I think I learned about salmon about 3-4 years ago.
Really? Oh, well, okay. I just remembered your background though. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. But like with cooking, I'm kind of glad. Like even now, I'm still like going to different restaurants and learning new things. And the person that I'm dating now, he's an actual like chef. Like he's in the military, but he is like a chef. Like he went to culinary school, like executive type stuff. So he was teaching me stuff. I'm like, please do, because I never had that variety. Now that I'm older, I had a segment on my Instagram like a year ago. Where I would go every Wednesday. I would go to a different ethnic background and try their food. So I had like Indian food, I had African food, I had Korean barbecue, and like trying different stuff. And I'm just like, I need to try different things and kind of get out of my bubble of what I just know, so that I can elevate my palate, you know what I'm saying? Elevate the videos that I do. So that's been helping me a lot too. But yeah, a lot of stuff like lamb chops 2 years ago. Yeah, like a lot of stuff like, and now when I had people over my house one time, I made some lamb chops. It was like, yo, what's this pork chop? I was like, this is a lamb chop. Like, I never had them. Like, we kind of got to get into that. So like my sons, they won't be able to say that. They're gonna grow up in that world where they had everything before. You know what I'm saying? Even if they be a little picky. I got my 5-year-old, he likes meats, but don't like French fries and like mashed potatoes. He don't like sides. And my 3 love sides, but don't like meats. So I'm like, we're gonna figure something out.
We gotta collaborate sometime.
Plates or something like y'all need to like, hey bro, that you can get. And my oldest, he's 12, so he eat everything now. But he's more so like he likes, what is it? Like he likes like quick food. Like he likes fast food, but made by me. So it's like I like fast food. I still buy fast food. I don't like cook all the time every day. I be tired sometimes.
Yeah,
but like,
nothing wrong with that.
He's like, I want a KFC bowl by you, like, or like burgers, and you know what I'm saying, hot dogs, like French fries. Like he likes like simple stuff like that. I'm trying to be all elegant. He be like, he get all mad. I make some lamb chops. I'm like, oh. He let them garlic parmesan ones though. He let them lamb chops. He love those. He love those now. He tearing them ones up.
Listen, I would tear them ones up. Okay, those of y'all listening, I just had a little mini pass out moment because Lord Jesus, I just had a trigger of her just pouring that sauce on the wings and tossing it. Lord Jesus. Okay, let me get myself together.
Food up, but yeah, like I said, I like the simple stuff, but that shrimp one just whew. And then pairing it with some steak from like some fresh steak and like all that together. That plate that I posted a few days ago, I'll make it this week. With the king crab legs and the steak and mashed potatoes and the broccolini, I'm making that. Yep. And that shrimp that's on there is shrimp I'm talking about. So I'm making that with the red lobster biscuits. All that.
Oh my God. And today, and we're recording on a Sunday. So you already know. Soul food. I'm ready. Oh my God. Oh. Kimmy, stop it. Okay, but keep going. No. So I skipped the question. What is your typical Thanksgiving at your house? What is a typical Thanksgiving at? What is it like? You cooking all the food?
Yeah, mostly. I haven't had Thanksgiving at my house. I want to say like a year. Oh no, I did a big old Thanksgiving last year for my sailors. We had crab legs, we had salmon, we had macaroni and cheese, I think we had lamb chops too. We had everything. Like it's my Thanksgiving has been elevated a little bit, so I got a little bougie the last few years. But usually like turkey and stuff, like I usually keep it simple. But I do have this whole spread. Like this year, am I doing it at my house? I don't know yet, because I bought a new house in February and I haven't had nobody over here like that. So I don't know. I might do it. I got enough room to do it. I might do it this year in my house.
Oh, you have enough room? Okay. I'll give you my address so you can send that invitation, and then I will slide through, and I'll be in and out. It ain't even gonna be let's stay. Because what? Lamb chop? I ain't never had no lamb chop for Thanksgiving. What? Oh my goodness. Now, I will say my background is Caribbean. Like, I have a Caribbean-based family. So we grew up, they grew up, I'm Americanized, but my family grew up in the Caribbean and moved here. So we have like a mixture of American and Caribbean food. So we have like rice and peas and what else? So we have like turkey and ham and oh my goodness, I'm getting all excited. And my grandma makes like the best, like it's like a fish dish. It's a cook-up dish where you just throw the fish. It's like bacalao. It's called bacalao, but it's saltfish. Some people may know what I'm talking about. But it's just like you cook it with, you probably won't. No, you will. Because I want to say it's like peppers and onions, but it's mushy though. It's mushy. So you might like it. You might like it. But oh my gosh, and macaroni and cheese, like listen, I'm ready to have the itis, okay? And I also want to know, are you the type of person, do you like pack your food before you eat? Because that's me. I pack my food before I eat. Like, I like to have that desire.
I eat so much, like, doing, like, a lot of times when I cook, my plate is like a kid plate. Because I be so tired. I be taste testing in there. And by the time I sit down, I'm like, tired. I don't feel like nothing. But then later on, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry. No, now the food gone. So I'm gonna start doing that pack and plate thing. Because I like, but by me, I like my food hot.
Hot. Listen.
My food has to be hot.
Like when you eat it, like, is it like warm hot or when you eat it like...
Anytime, whatever food I'm eating, it has to be.
You cooling it in your mouth as you eating it. Yes. Yeah. Listen. When I warm up my food in the microwave, it gotta sound like World War III up in there. Like it gotta be popping, and so when it's because I like that's why I said with the cold cut sandwich, I'm like, I need it hot. Like Kimmy, don't judge me, but I eat my potato salad hot. Like it has to be hot. I know. Really? Yes. Like I cannot do cold food. Like the only cold food I can do is cereal, popsicle, ice cream, stuff like that. But food, it needs to be hot. Like, oh my God, it's the weirdest thing, but it's so weird. And everybody's like, it's mayonnaise. I'm like, my body puts the sustain it, and it's good. So let it go through my body the way that it's going through. But yeah, I am so weird with texture and temperature like that. It has to be right. So
yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end that segment on there. I have a lot of questions. I'm kind of proud of myself because usually I'll be skipping. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to the next segment, which I am so interested in because this is like a new segment because someone in the previous episodes have decided to ask me a question. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this could be a new thing. So this is the new segment called Ask Malek Anything, where you have one question to ask me. And do you have a question to ask me? Anything that you want to know?
So you have a culinary background. Are you going to do more videos of you cooking? Or are you going to just keep doing bacon and cookies and stuff?
Oh, Lord, this just became a mentor session right now. Oh, Lord. Jesus. Okay. So, yes, I have a culinary background. I went to culinary school for pastry, but I did take a few classes in, like, cooking, like, because every time, like, if you go to culinary school for pastry, you still have to learn, like, the basics, like, cutting, knife skills, the base of soups and all that stuff. Listen, whatever. I will say, it may happen because not recently, it was July 4th. I had posted a baked potato reel. And when I had literally posted that in my stories, I didn't post it on my page, in my story. I've gotten way more views than I've ever gotten in a long time from a baked potato. Like I made like a semi-homemade baked potato. Like I made the potato, the toppings, but I didn't make the meat because I was like, I'm from Texas, but I ain't down like that. I'm not about to be outside barbecue. Like, that's not what. But I always crave barbecue on the 4th of July. I don't know why. It might be a Texas thing. I'm not sure. But I have literally just made it like I usually make with my baking videos. I just put the baked potato, I topped it with, the general ingredients, cheese, sour cream, bacon, chives, all that stuff. But when I put that top beef on there, that just skyrocketed like nothing. I was like, and I just put like a question, just a hypothetical question, like, should I make a food page? And everybody and their mama like, yes, do it. And I'm like, dang, y'all really like this. And sometimes I do post like me cooking something, but it's just sometimes me like stirring the pot, like, again, making that noise that everybody like, in the pot. And everybody always loves it. So I'm like, maybe I'm in the wrong field because I just like this rule, and I'm just trying to get this same energy with these together. So I don't know. What do you think? Should I check that out?
I think you could. You could do a mix. I'm trying to mix mine now with the bacon, like try to mix it together. So you should do a mix. Like start throwing it in. They're gonna be like, okay, I know you can cook too. You know what I'm saying? Throw a little video here and there.
Okay. I'll listen to it. Look, y'all, I became a mentoring session just now. I am just gonna listen, and I'm gonna write that down. I want you to challenge me. What do you want me to make? And I'll make a video.
Do something for your Caribbean background. I think you should do something for Caribbean background. We have a few. I know I follow almost every kind of foodie in the world, but I know we have a few Caribbean. I haven't really seen no men Caribbean foodie videos, honestly. I don't think I have. I see a lot of female ones, but I don't really see that much men like that's like Caribbean foodies. So I'm trying to think. Yeah, a lot of the men Chef Quiche. He's Caribbean, but he be doing more Americanized stuff too. Like just do like a Oxtail a little crazy. I know Spice Jamaica. He makes Caribbean videos. But like do like that fish you was talking about, bacalao. This recipe, like just do a meal. I don't really do full meals anymore. When I do a video, I used to back in when I first started, like doing a whole entire meal. Baby, I'm gonna break these down. You're gonna get a video for each thing on this plate. You're not gonna just get all this in 1 minute. Okay, you better get this stretched out so I can have more videos to post. Okay, but yeah, I think you should do a Caribbean based meal. I think that'd be good.
Y'all heard it here first. We got the first Caribbean background. I know it's time. I'm just hyping me up, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna take that and run with it, and I'm gonna, you know what? I will do that. That's such a good idea. I already wrote it on the back of my interview paper, so I'm excited to look into that. That's good. Oh my goodness. None of y'all better than us do this idea. So that's good. Oh, and speaking of culinary school, you haven't gone right. You've never went to culinary school. That's amazing, and you're cooking up all this delicious big behind food. Oh my goodness, amazing. Do you plan to go? Is that something that would interest you?
What?
It's never too late, you know.
I'm gonna keep it authentic over here. Just leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I love it. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and talk about deep conversations, which I think I'm excited about because, you know, deep conversations is basically what we talk deep conversations, okay? And I like to discuss topics between me and my guests and to give you the real of anything. Sometimes it's controversial, sometimes it's informative, but this time it's going to be informative. I'm not going to stress Kimmy out like that because usually I like the messy and them controversial topics. But I feel like this would be great for lots of listeners or watchers out there because Kimmy has millions and millions of followers. I don't mean to get swooped like that, but I'm just saying she has that. Okay, the numbers are number one. I don't know, I just made that up, but the math is math. Okay, so she knows a lot about social media. So I thought it would be great to discuss. Well, she picked the topic, but I thought it would be great to talk about the top 3 social media tips from Kimmy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let you just take the floor, and I might just grab a pen over here or a pencil, take some notes. So, what are like the top 3 social media tips? Or I guess if it makes it easier, like what are 3 things that people are doing wrong? I don't know, whatever, however you see fit. But I'm gonna shut up. So,
social media tips. I know I did my class on it, and I talked to some people about it. The one I always say is consistently grow. So at first, I used to say be consistent. And I felt like you could be consistent, but if you're not growing as you consistently doing your videos or whatever you're doing, it's not going to go nowhere. Because I was being consistent as hell and posting the same kind of videos, you know, background trash, like the food the same, or like, what's that word? Like the quality of the videos, like trash or whatever. I'm like consistently posting trash product, it ain't going to go nowhere. You have to consistently go like, okay, these videos ain't doing so good. Let me upgrade my equipment. But yeah, like consistently growing, like knowing that, okay, social media has changed a lot. I remember back in the day, I used to watch the Vine videos before there was TikTok. I used to watch people I used to watch growing up, and like 10 years ago, you know, some of them are still fighting for a spot on social media now because Vine ain't Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different world, and if you're not consistently growing with the times, you're not going to go nowhere. So if you still try to post that stuff from 10 years ago, them same jokes from 10 years ago, that same people from 10 years ago, it's not going to go nowhere. And then now everyone has a good ass camera. So if you out here with this Android and you mad because you're not getting no views, that's fine, baby. Go ahead and get you if you don't want to do iPhone, you just hell bent on not having iPhones, cool. Get you a real camera and record your stuff on that. You know what I'm saying? Just something, but you're fighting for competition with these other people. And everybody has that. So you have to, you know, confirm to that. You have to conform to that and get what they have. So that's my biggest thing, consistently growing. You can't be stuck in the same spot.
I'm holding the camera, y'all listening. Listen, I agree. Get not an iPhone. I'm so used to saying get an iPhone because I'm like, the camera quality. Now, there are some Android that got cameras, that's great cameras and stuff. But even like a good camera like this is amazing. Like this, look, Black Friday coming up. Right, coming up. Get a good quality camera, okay? Because it literally not only changes everything, but it makes or breaks. Because, oh my God, like, I can't stand a pixelated video. I'm just like, this is not 1997. Stop playing with me. Like, we're in 2022. I need you to have a good camera. So that's really important. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, so that's number one. Number two, you can go ahead about that.
Is focus on yourself. So in the beginning, I used to look at other people's work. Like, oh man, what are they doing to get that many views? What are they doing? Back then, views wasn't so big. It was more so followers. Views are becoming big now. What are they doing to get that many followers or that many likes or whatever? And I was like, dang, what are they? Why can't I do that? I'm trying to do my stuff look good too. My stuff, like, I was thinking because my food tasted good, that it looked good to everybody. Yeah. And now I look back and I'm like, oh, what in the world was I trying to do with that? Yeah, it tasted good as hell to me, but they can't taste my food. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they can't taste anything. So whatever you're doing, you have to make it look amazing.
And baby, I wish I could taste it.
Yeah, you go get a recipe for them, and they gonna make it themselves. Might not hit the same all the time, whatever. But to them to catch their attention, they have to look like something they would want to do. And I tell some of my social media friends that now, like, yeah, you can cook. Your food tastes better than probably half the people on this website. But okay, your stuff might not look as good as theirs. And sometimes it's not just about what you can get. So yeah, I do food, but my follower base is not just people that like to cook. I got vegans that follow me.
Oh,
why?
She out here changing the game? She bringing vegans out of retirement? Is that what's going on? I'm just playing.
People that vegan, people that don't eat pork, people that don't eat beef. Like, I got people that pescatarian only, people that like real chefs. I'm like, and they not just follow me just for the food. Yes, I do food videos, but they not follow me just for the food. They follow me, okay, because Kimmy gonna say some slick stuff, personality-wise, just learning something, like whatever it is that they follow me for. It's not just the food part. So people get hell-bent, like, I'm trying to teach the world how to cook. I'm trying to teach people how to do makeup. Yeah, you gotta have some personality with that too. Like, you have to bring something to make them want to come back and watch your videos, to make them want to save your videos, to make them want to comment on your videos. You have to bring something for that. If not, it's just gonna be like, all right, well, just another person on here cooking videos. Because I used to do videos back in the day where I just had like my camera and I was just like, know me. And then people was stealing my videos, putting on Pinterest, making money on Pinterest, doing whatever, posting on these pages. But now I'm gonna show you all of this. Now start my video. Cause now you can't change my voiceover and put no music on there. Cause now you see me. So now putting me in there makes people feel more close to me. If they feel like they can relate to me more. Oh, look at her face. Oh, I'm gonna see Kimmy facial expression. I feel like they feel like they know me now because they can actually see me, because everyone is doing food videos, right? Yeah. Let's be honest. Everyone is doing food videos right now. But everyone's doing the same ones, like in the camera, like, no, you can't. They doing food videos where they're just showing the food and have a music background. So what differentiates you from the other person? What are they gonna remember you by? So say like, okay, I do a food video, but I have music in the background and all they show my food. And they want to find that video again. They're like, oh damn, what was the they have nothing to remember you by. They can't say, oh, what was that song that she used? Or what was that, like, they have to, like, you put in salmon, you're gonna get a million videos on salmon. So then they gotta go through the video, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now, like, I was teasing everybody about it, but the I Buy Cooking Lady, they were like Googling that. Like, I can't remember your name, but I remember what you're saying. Like, so that differentiates me from other people so they can look for me directly. And same thing with the hashtags. Like, stop hashtagging Coke contest, whatever you making or whatever you do in your video, hashtag that. Because when someone when they're looking for that specific thing, they're not gonna hashtag the most viewed hashtag that week. They're not going under that to find a full video 2 months from now. Like right now on TikTok, I think I'm still the top. If you hashtag appetizers, my video is the top video. Because I did an appetizer and everybody liked it. And that was so.
I'm about to go find this.
You gotta do viral hashtags. I could have did that, but I didn't. I put appetizer. So
I mean, that's true. It's really true. Like, no, that's really true. Like, generalized. I do know what you mean, because there are a lot of people that will, like, make it so specific, and it just gets, it's just like, oh my God. Are you on here? They want for this. All I see is non-colored people. They want for this. What are you, maybe you're here. What is her? You know what? TikTok.
It's
I'm getting off
on
this
so
phone.
you have to,
I can't see it. I know you're here, but it's just I'm seeing too many.
but see, it wasn't me. It was my video with just my hands at the time. So it wasn't just like a video of me. But like I said, like, but it was like, say it's coming like Super Bowl time. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna appetizer. They go on TikTok and put an appetizer in. What pops up? A video. You don't want to say, hey, let's say that appetizer is trending hashtag on TikTok. So everybody and mama using it, and you want appetizer, you go in there and somebody dancing. You're like, what in the world? I came here to look for appetizer. You over here dancing. I ain't coming for this. So I always try to tell people like, kind of make everything you do and related around you. Stop trying to go with the trends. I don't really do trends much. I might do a TikTok trend here and there, but I really gotta actually want to try it. Like the grinded salad sandwich, I wanted to try it. And when I do a trend, I search to the end of the world to find the original person that started it. I always do that. I'm not gonna do like, oh yeah, everybody's doing it. Like the $20 food challenge was made by Moody Foodie. She do a BuzzFeed. I finally found.
Oh yes, I just recently followed her. Oh my god, the one with the big curly hair and her food.
She is amazing. Okay, perfect. I found it. So when I do, I know who to tag. Same thing with the grinded salad. I found a lady who did it on TikTok. Like I ain't do no baked feta, I don't do all that stuff. Like I really want to eat it. Like I'm not gonna make anything that I don't want to eat. Now the fruit things I make for my kids. I don't like warm fruit. I eat the crust all day, baby. Crust be busting. I'm not eating that whole empanada because I got the fruit in there. But I'll make some work. I'll make some steak or whatever. But that's my tip, is just like making your content about you, about what you're doing, and keeping it cohesive, if anything.
Okay, very informative, honey. I just love this. Time is money, and she just gave me all the time, which is gonna make you a lot of money. So make sure you listen to that. But I agree to number for sure. But yeah. Okay, go ahead. Last one. Last but not least.
Social media for number 3. Take a break, I think. So we kind of get hell bent on having to post every day. Focus on the views. Like, oh, my video used to get 10 million views. Now I only get 500K. Maybe that's you. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you get your collective juices running, go on vacation real quick, go do something with your family, with your friends. Don't make it a habit. Like, you do want to be consistent. I think once you get to the point when you do have 1 million followers, you can take more breaks, because it's like, all right, bro, y'all be all right. I know. Then I've got y'all when I come back or whatever. But take a break, or even like batch record some content on a easy day, like a Sunday when you ain't got nothing to do, you chilling. Best record some content, and then you'll have about 3 or 4 videos to post throughout the week while you're doing other stuff. Say you got a small business, you got to package up the stuff. Like I did 2 videos. So that lemonade video, I did that like 3 days ago. Sometimes people see the video and think you did it. Like, no, I probably did that like last week, bro. Like, you never know. Let's record that content. So when you do have that moment when you need a break, you can just take it. Like I took my son to Orlando Studios last weekend. We was out there Friday to Sunday. Like, I'm gonna post a video maybe on Thursday. Like, y'all be out for 3 days. Like, I used to kill myself trying to post every single day, and like anxiety attacks when I can't post. Like, oh my god, I gotta post something, like, and rushing.
I gotta post by 8. Oh my god, my views.
Rushing the product, and it's not coming out how I want it to come out. Now I'm frustrated. Now I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that time, and a lot of people don't really do that. But that break with help. You need help. Okay, get you an assistant, and you can afford it. Get your videographer. Look, anything that I do not want to do, I pay somebody to do it quick. How much it cost? Okay, I got you. Come over here. Come put this together. Put the table together real quick. Come do this for me real quick. I will pay somebody with the quickness.
Yeah, and can we like normalize that? Because I feel like so many people don't really see that as like help. I think they are so used to, like, especially independent people like myself, they just feel like they need to do everything themselves. And it's like, it's okay. Like, you do not need to do everything. Oprah don't do everything herself. If you think Oprah do everything herself,
look,
I need you to figure it out. Like,
I think we all had that, especially the way we all grew up. Like, the independent thing is like, if you're not cooking, cleaning, working 12 hours a day, if you're not doing all of that, then you're not worthy, especially Black people. Like, if you're not doing something right, you can't do what? I pay a housekeeper weekly. Come clean this house. I got a 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom house. Come clean this house. Okay, baby, I'm tired. Okay? I'm not gonna kill myself. I got a virtual assistant. She answers my messages on Facebook and my email. Like, you have to have that, because I find myself like thinning, like my packages I do myself, because it's like, all right, just try to get them out or whatever. But a lot of this stuff, like, if I can hire somebody to do it, I hired this guy to, like, whenever I had like a whole bunch of boxes of trash, he come get the boxes or whatever, put them in his truck, take them to the dump. Like, you have to, because you'll find yourself losing yourself. It's like a lot of these companies, small businesses, like they're the CEO, they're the accountant, they're this. Like, you're going to, like, Rihanna is not packaging up Fenty Beauty.
Listen, okay. The richest man in the world ain't packaging whatever the hell what is it, Tesla? Like, he ain't doing all that. He ain't in the warehouse. He's on the phone. He's on Zoom doing his meetings, getting all this money. So it's like, come on now.
They're the most successful. They got the most money. Like, small businesses, yes, you got to start somewhere. But as your business grows, you need to grow with it. Okay, now my business, now I'm making 6 figures. Time to get an accountant. You know what I'm saying? Not time to start playing these games when tax time comes around. I'm scared. No. Time to get an accountant. Okay, now my business is growing even more. It's time for me to get a little mini warehouse. Maybe convert a room in my house to like a little warehouse office. Like, you have to grow with your business. So taking them breaks and hiring those people will make your business succeed more. On top of being consistent with your posting, it's kind of different for small businesses to grow because they're selling all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I built my following base off of free recipes. That's how I build mine. So now when I do sell something, I'm selling out because they have that trust in me. I done gave them these free recipes for 2 years. So my cookbook dropped. I'm almost at 10,000 cookbook sales because they done had all these free recipes. They know the hard work that I put into all this stuff. Like, some people come into the game and automatically sell. I'm like, all right, calm down. Take it back a little bit. People give away samples, don't they? When you go to the store, you get a sample, whatever the food or whatever. Like, people give away samples. It's okay to give away some free stuff to get that. It's better to have a loyal fan base that whatever you put out, they're gonna be like, I'm buying it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my girl right there. I love her, like my best friend or whatever. Yeah. Then to come in the game and everything you do is sell. They don't know you're the candle thing. Everybody's selling candles. Everybody's selling hand products. Everybody's selling face products. Like, everybody's selling the same thing. So what makes you different? What makes you think? Send us the free samples. Have a little subscription box of free samples. Like, if you sign up to my email, you get this little mini stuff and you get to try it first for free. And then you might become customer for life. Instead of just everybody just like buy my stuff. How do I know it's good? How do I know? You don't know. When you go to these stores, you get to go to Ulta and you get to try everything on your hand. You get to try stuff in the store, right?
When you go to Costco, you get to taste the food. Say, I have to bring the food there. But yeah, you get the little, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give them a little taste. A little taste. That's all. And I feel like you have to spend money to make money. So if you need to spend the money to give up what you need to give up, like, you know, a taste of whatever it is. And I feel like another motto of my life is give more than you usually do. Like, overachieve. And then, because you never know what opportunity can come your way. Because if you give somebody extra, I don't know, cookies or products or whatever it is, and you might meet somebody that has that person that has your stuff might meet somebody that has a manufacturer or a wholesaler or something. Be like, oh, you know what? My friend has it. You'll never know. So just always build the opportunity of, like, whenever you're out and about, carry some free samples with you. Like, if you're in the public, because look, I don't like small chats, but maybe for money, I will Do small talk, okay? Oh, how you doing? Oh, yeah, the weather's nice. I make cookies, like I will, like, I mean, it always comes up, because, have you ever gone in the grocery store, like in the cashier, and the cashier would just make conversation with you, like, oh, what you making today? I hate it, but look, for money, yeah, I have a bakery, here's my website, and you know what? I have free cookies, boom, whatever. Whenever I go to the airport, I always carry cookies, no matter what, and I just carry it with me in TSA. They're like, oh my God. You make cookies? I'm like, yeah, here you go. You want some?
Yeah.
Look,
that's the way
you build that marketing tactic. So you ain't lying when you said that.
Yeah, you gotta give well, like I didn't know when I started that small business Saturday. I think it was like a year ago. I started it just like, okay, what's P.O. Box Day? Oh, I'm doing this. Like I didn't know that I would get such loyalty from them as well. Like people that send me stuff, like they still sending me stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like people think I do paid promo. I do nothing paid promo. If you see something in the video, it's because I like it. Period. I'm not one of the, I'll be doing paid promo. I'm not one of those pages. Like I feel like a page like that got 2 million followers and get 2 likes per video because all they do is paid promo. I'm not one of those. This is a foodie page. They send me some foodie stuff. If I like it, I'm gonna use it in the video. I'm gonna shout you out or whatever. I'm wearing my t-shirts or whatever. I might forget your name. If you put yourself in the comments, I'll tag you in it because I get a lot of stuff. So I can't remember everybody's names when they send me stuff or whatever. But and even that can get overwhelming sometimes because you get so much stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But you got like another base. Like you can see people that you're helping them. But I'm not charging. Like people are like, oh, how much? I'm not charging you. Whatever you send me is a free product. You know what I'm saying? And my followers, if they like it, they're gonna go buy it. If they don't, you can't get mad because I got 1 million followers. You're not getting 1 million sales.
Right. You just have to figure out,
Followers are gonna buy it. Honestly, about 10% of your followers. If you got 1 million followers, you probably about to not get that much. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Maybe like 1%. People a little cheap. People will support things that's like easier access. Stuff that's in Walmart and Target. It's just easy access for them. It's a lot easier. I've had hiccups with the books or whatever, with the salt pepper shakers, whatever, but I'm always keeping it professional. Professional. Because
what? How? That sounded like that was some tea.
About the book, it probably like a few months ago, cussed me out. In my DMs, like in my Facebook DMs. She was like, oh, I put the, I tried to use the 10% off because when I first had the book, when I first put the pre-sale, it had a 10% off code. The book is $29.99. So 10% off was like $2 and change. I was like, okay, yeah. And it was like all 2 weeks. I guess she missed the mark. And she still bought the book for full price, $29.99. And she was like, hey, I bought the book, but I didn't have the opportunity to put the code in. I didn't see a place to put the code in. So can I get my 10% off? I said, I'm sorry, but the book, 10% off is ready. Like, it was a code. It was an option for a code. I said, maybe you missed it because it was only 2 weeks long. She was like, well, can you just send my money back then? I took my 10%. I'm like,
for 10%? That's only $2? And
this is why I can't support Black businesses. Y'all be on that bull and cuss me out. And I was just like, sorry you feel that way. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not impressed with you. Actually, I don't think I said sorry because I'm gonna say sorry if like I have people email me about the salt pepper shakers. Like, hey, I haven't got delivered. And all. Okay, well, you're supposed to have little dishes right now, whatever. It's like, okay, thank you so much. Like, no problem. I apologize for the inconvenience. But if you come at me cursing, I'm not saying sorry. I'm sorry. If your words to me is this that bullshit, I'm not saying sorry.
And you and all that, yeah. It's just
did I curse at you? I did not. So you coming at me hard, I'm not saying sorry.
Yeah, my thing is, you wouldn't do it to Walmart, Amazon, anything. You bought it. You had a code. You didn't use the code. You're not going to go on Amazon and be like, can I get my 10%? So why would you take the effort to do it to another business because they might have a smaller, what I'm saying? Like, I guess, like, I don't want to say business because I'm not wishing that on nobody, but I'm just saying like a smaller audience, a smaller workplace. Like, why do people want to be extra because I am smaller than Walmart? Like, you don't do this when you in real life. So I don't understand why you feel like you have to do that to me. It's the same business as the real world. So why are you treating me as such? And I hate when people do that. I hate when people do that. They're trying to get any extra work in. And it's like, no, it's the general thing. You bought it without putting in the code. That's the same thing when you do with any other business. If you missed out, you missed out. And you mad over 10%? Okay.
The thing is like, they went for any moment to say this is why I can't support Black businesses. Stop doing it. Please stop doing that. Please. Okay, you're gonna have issues with everybody having business. Like no business is gonna have satisfied customers. But as soon as when y'all messing up with Walmart, y'all don't say this is why I don't mess with big businesses. Y'all don't say that. Don't say that about us Black businesses when we have a hiccups in the beginning and try to learn ourselves. Because first of all, I always ship the books out. Y'all hit me up about I didn't get my book. I'm like, nowhere on there do it says DM Kimmy for book stuff. Even my website, it don't say DM me. I'm not that kind of small business. Some small businesses, they do have like a direct contact, like, hey, DM me or text me. Mine don't say that.
Yeah.
Email. Yeah?
I'm going to be real with you. I do say this is why I don't, but I have a reason. I don't not support. I try to support Black-owned restaurants. That's the thing. Restaurants in Houston. But every Black-owned restaurant that I've been to, tell me why the restaurant open but the food ain't ready. How the restaurant open but the food ain't ready? How the restaurant open and you out of the food? And it's only 11 o'clock and you open at 10. You out of mac and cheese. How I pull up for brunch and you got a paper on the door saying we closed today because we clean. I put it for brunch. So it's stuff like that just be like, you know. So that's the only reason why I say, Black-owned restaurants be getting me like, but Black-owned businesses love them all. But Black-owned restaurants, I'm like, here's your chicken and waffles. And I gotta go somewhere else because you could have informed me. And we made a reservation that day. I'm sorry, I'm bitching because, Lord, you don't come to, well, no, you can't. You did come to Houston. You went to that place. I forgot the name of that place. You went to that place. I'm like, was it good?
Camp?
Yes, camp. That's the name.
I feel like they was giving us old food, honestly, because it was all free. So it was kind of like, yeah, it was cool that it was happy they were there to kind of give them some, I guess, they don't really need the business because they already popping or whatever. But I thought it was like, the salmon was good. The mac and cheese was good. There was some things like the ribs was like this color.
She holding something black, y'all. She holding something black.
Wow.
No, I heard some things about that plaque.
It was all because it was a whole bunch of influencers. So it was like they were trying to give us like all we had to do was post a video when we got back home or whatever. So it was all free, whatever. I went there with the 13 food. Child, 13 food was so good. Oh my God. Child.
I bet it was, man. I need to go get it.
We was hanging with Tobias and everything. It was definitely a good experience. I definitely want to go back to Houston. I definitely want to go back to Houston, like bad.
I'm like, look, please come, because oh my God, like lunch or dinner with look, and I'm just eating the food. Oh my God, dude, have you been to the Turkey Leg Hut? That's another business though.
I want to go there. I do want to go there. I heard it was good.
They got a lot of rules though. I don't know if you saw that. They got a whole bunch again.
And order at least $100 worth of food or some crazy stuff like that.
Then you got to dress accordingly and all this stuff. It's like 52 bajillion rules on the. It blew up on Twitter like months ago. It was again Black-owned restaurants. They just built different. I'm just gonna say.
They be having their own rules because it's like they're not used to like the business side of things. I feel like some people who start a business and don't have a passion in it. You can tell when there's a passion behind the business or not. You can definitely tell because
then I think that's the main issue. It's the passion and the professionalism. It's like it's like 10 times higher. So restaurant I went to called Yedidi. It's an African restaurant. This is from Ghana. And food, I'm going there today actually. Food busting. Okay. I went there one of my stops. That's my first stop I went to my small business like restaurant thing. Yeah.
Well, no, restaurant thing. So I went there. I got there probably 7 the first day I went. I just ordered to pick up whatever. They was like running a little behind, but the owner kept coming out. Was like, "Hey, we're running a little behind, but we got your food ready. How you guys?" She said hi to every single customer that's in there every time. Every time I'm in there, she's hi to every because she come out from the back and everything. Say hi to everybody. Hey, we're almost done with your food. You got this right. This, whatever. Real respectful. If anything's messed up, she'll let you know whatever. Got my food. I went home, tasted it. I posted a video, and then she messaged me on the side. I was like, "Oh my God! I did not know you were amazing. The food was actually good." And I posted about how good it was. I went live and made it. So, you eat live, you can see a real reaction. I ain't no lying stuff. Okay, I'm a regular there. Okay, a regular. I text her. That's how much a regular I am. But every time I go there, every single time she talks to every customer. She come outside. Like, yeah, she's tired. Yeah, she's running the business, but she loves what she does.
Yes.
That's her, like, it's her name on it, so it means something to us. Some people just start a business because it's like, oh, start a business. Everybody start a business. Like Airbnb crap and whatever else, and real estate. Everybody want to start that stuff because they see it's popular and they see some people making money off of it. So they want to do it. And then they realize, oh, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
Happens. Oh, this ain't for me. That's why
they only see the end product. They don't see the hills it takes to get to that. It's like, it's a lot. Like this podcast, my God, it just took forever. And I released it, thank you. But I'm like, oh my God, for us to get to this point, I thought it was easy. Not to say like, because that sounds like cliche or cocky, but I'm just saying like, I thought it was easier than, because this is like, oh, Zoom. But no, didn't think about that there could be weather messing up my thing. I had a hard drive with 4 episodes on it. It crashed. These people wanted $3,000 for it. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I had to re-record that. It's a lot. That's the hill. You go up and down to get to that point. And it would be worth it. But it's like, them people, I don't think, them people, especially the black, I could have shot them out, but I ain't trying to get, anyway. But they ain't passing it. I'm like, you gonna have a sign at the door though, for real. Yeah. That's like I went to Popeyes like a long time ago and you out of chicken. Popeyes chicken and out of chicken. You might as well just close at this point. Like, it's just the energy. I just don't get it. But, yeah. So, anyway, that's just I just vented, y'all. I had to go through that. So, yes. Anyway, thank you so much for your, very, very, I'm still thinking about it. So much for your point and everything on your tips and social media. It was very, very thorough. So I appreciate that. And I hope each and every one of you guys are taking notes, okay? Because some of y'all may need it or will need it, okay? And don't take with a grain of salt either, okay? So, all right. So, I love that. Now, oh no, we're not almost done. I thought we were. We got 2 more things. Okay, we're going to get to the creator shout out. And this is where I have my guests to shout out anybody in the industry that they see are killing it. So who do you have today that you want to shout out?
That's a lot of people, honestly. I have a lot. The one I've seen been killing it a lot lately, and now I don't think she gets enough love, is she's on Instagram as the Sprinkle Factory. Ooh. That from the drinks to the desserts to the food, and she has like her little thing where everything that she makes, she shapes to a heart. Even the butter, everything. Like, she should be getting like 1 million views per video just of what her stuff looks. And she's local too. Like, she's probably like an hour and a half from me. So I do want to meet with her and do like a collab with her. I think that'd be real good. Drive up there one weekend. I'm not too busy and go see her and do that. But she is a beast. A whole beast. I love her stuff. I love watching all her videos. I wish that she would come out more. Like, the food is good, but she has to baby, show yourself. Like, I think so many people, I'm not saying her, but I think so many people like myself, it was an insecurity with showing yourself. That's the biggest thing. Like,
it's the camera.
We gotta put filters on and have our hair laid and makeup done. No, be who you are in the kitchen. Yeah, I gotta put a bra on or whatever. I hate that part. Putting the bra on is the worst part about being in the kitchen. Make sure my hair look all right or whatever. It don't look perfect every time, but it looks all right. But get over that. Exactly. Get over that insecurity of showing yourself because of how we think we look. Like, oh, people are like, oh yeah, I knew you were big when I heard your voice. I don't care. I ignore negative comments. You say what you want to say, baby. I'm making more money than you right now making these videos. So you're mad. Because now I'm gonna start getting rude, okay? But that's not who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what?
Don't have Charlie come out. Don't have her Charlie.
I just ignore it a little bit, whatever, but like, you gotta show yourself. So I hope that she starts like doing voiceovers and hope she starts like showing herself more because her food, drinks, everything, like the time she takes to make it look perfected like what she does is amazing.
Yeah, I just looked at her page. It look good, y'all. It's the _sprinkle_factory. It look good. And she has a lot of butter. Listen, I had a friend as well. She was on the top of her game. She was a cookier. She decorates cookies and stuff. And I always loved her work, and she was so good, but I've never seen what she looked like. And we had conversations. We would talk, and I'm just like, and we met up at a convention. But like, she know what I look like, but I'm like, girl, I know what you look like. You blend it. I don't know what. And when I finally met her, I was like, oh my God, like, why you don't post more about yourself? And she was like, well, I just don't like the camera. I was like, I'm telling you, you put your face out there, people are gonna love that connection because they're vibing with not only your content, but you. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying, and I'm sure you're not saying the same thing. We're not saying put all your business out there. We just say, what's your face? Let me see what your eyeball looking like. Let me see what your
right.
I just want to know. Like, people love that. They love that visual connection. Now, there's come with some perks. Did you get like stopped? Do you ever get stopped in public? Like, if you get recognized in public?
It has been a lot. I think we got stopped like 10 times in Orlando.
Look, I got stopped too. I got chased down in a store, and I almost thought I was being, look. So that perk does come with it, but you got to put yourself out there. And I told my friend to do it, and she did it, and her followers doubled. Like, she had 100,000, and it doubled because now people are loving that connection. So I feel like it's really good. And look, and when Kimmy was talking, I messed up my hair, y'all. I don't give a damn. Okay, I think it was bad, but look, I messed up my hair. I don't care. Okay, you do what you got to do. Show up. You don't always have to get hair or makeup done and show. Like, who are you trying to input? Oh, well, maybe I guess it's a celebrity question. But this will take you for who you are.
Right.
At that moment. Okay, they need to play.
When you get dressed up and be, you gonna be to the gods. Okay. When I do, they be like, oh my God, but I get cute, but you for the see is my persona is
authenticity.
Looking at my kids, like I'm not dressed up, makeup down, and boobies out. I'm not one of those kind of people that cook like that. Like, I don't need to do all that to get the views and the followers. Clearly, I've been doing fine without it, so I'm not going to start doing it now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay in my lane. I'm a mama. Everybody call me auntie. Okay, I don't get mad about that. I do not get mad about that at all. Yeah. I really don't.
Listen, you're my auntie in life, so I feel like we need to connect more on that. So, did you say her name? I know you said her page, but the Sprinkle Factory?
First name. I know her first name, but it's the Sprinkle Factory. Yep.
No, I didn't know if you had said it before because I was like, I don't know. But anyway, the Sprinkle Factory, you have been shouted out on this podcast, and I just gave you a follow. Oof, that food look good. I'm gonna have to get off of here because listen, I'm gonna get into it. Okay, now we're near the end. This is the last question, and oh my God, I had a wonderful time with you, Kimmy. Oh my goodness, and I wish it can go on and on, but I know we ain't got the 24 hours that we. Desire to have. So, and you got 3 boys, and I don't want to be your boy. All right. I mean, if you would have got me, that's great too, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, so the last question I like everyone to ask, and this is like I said, a TED Talk moment, because sometimes it'll be deep, and I'll be like, oh, I like that. What's one piece of advice that you have for someone in the food community, the baking community, content creator community, in general? And it could be business, personal, it doesn't matter. But what do you have for us, Auntie?
I thought I give a lot of advice today, but honestly, be yourself. So whoever you put out there, you're going to have to keep doing that. So if you go viral doing something crazy, you know how the world is. When you go viral for doing something, they're going to keep seeing that. So if I was on here, if I wasn't I'm an introvert, I am, but I do have a bad personality. If I was on these videos faking, that would drain me. That I have to get on there and fake every time I'm in front of the camera. It honestly would drain me. Like it would turn into like a real job. But I'm being myself. That's what makes it so easy for me. It would make it so easy for me to put out the content that I do. So being yourself is the biggest thing. I see so many people trying to copy styles and all that stuff. Like, you can be influenced or whatever. You can be inspired, but being yourself, because the only difference that you have that makes my video different is not how well your food look. It's not what you're making. It's not how you make it. It's you. You're the only difference in everyone's video. Like, everyone's making the same. I don't care how innovative you are. At some point, we all making the same stuff. We all making the same stuff, making it our own way or whatever. But what makes our video different from your video is you. Whatever you bring to the video. And that's the biggest thing. I see people trying so hard to not be themselves or try to act like somebody else. It's like it's not gonna last. You're gonna get wiped out. You're gonna get drained. Yeah. I see people quitting now in the foodie community. Like right now, it's a little oversaturated. It is, but I see people like kind of quit now because they're like they can't do it. They can't keep up with the momentum. Like once you start, you got to keep on doing that. So if you can't see yourself keeping on doing that, you might not want to do it.
Yeah. Preach, Auntie Kimmy. Preach. All right. And if you didn't hear, rewind it and listen to that again. Okay. For the people in the back, the front, the side, in the I don't know. And the ones that's behind. Oh my gosh. Love you so much. Thank you so much, Kimmy, for taking the time. I am so appreciative. Now that we have met, I feel closer now. Now we really best do that. We're gonna see. I cannot wait till you come to Houston. Definitely need to link up, or when I come to Virginia, hopefully, or whatever. We'll see and figure that out. But I am appreciative, and she gave y'all a lot. So I'm so excited. So where can people, if they don't know, for the people that don't know you, where can people find more about you? And what do you have coming up? Do you have any big special projects coming up? Because you was on Food Network, the page. You have another ebook out, which is genius, by the way. The Cookout, or Welcome to the Cookout, the best name ever. So, so you could answer those two questions.
So I am at Kimmy's Creations on every platform, with Creations with a K. That's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter barely, YouTube, Pinterest, everywhere. I am currently working on the mixture for my seasonings. I'm going to be doing a garlic and herb seasoning. And I'm doing a paprika seasoning, so a smoked paprika seasoning. So I'm working on the mixture for the garlic and herb. We're trying to get it just right. Doing that. I'm doing some more ebooks. I'm doing some. I'm gonna order some more salt pepper shakers. hopefully they need me before Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's really about it. Just trying to build my brand. I've been a civilian for 2 months now, so I'm trying to get into this business woman life, and I don't know. I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Got it. I'm so happy. I was hoping for you to say restaurant, but I know that's not happening. But don't book me. That's what she said. I was hoping for a bakery or restaurant, but I tried, y'all. I tried to get it out. I just think all right. Well, thank you so much, Kimmy, for once again taking the time. I had a wonderful time. You are amazing. Keep doing you. I am happy for you. Congratulations to everything that's going on, and we definitely need to link up so I can give you some German chocolate cookie. And we'll get you some delicious crab legs. Okay. So everybody, thank you for watching and listening. Be sure to, please, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please subscribe, like. I'm working on trying to get it on Google Podcasts, y'all, for y'all Androids. But it's going to take some time. We're going to figure this out. But yes, but be sure to follow on all social media platforms. I am your host, Malek Benz, and I cannot believe I'm about to say it. But bye. All right.